This is Bismi Palati on 88.9 FM on the very special show Dominus Nisi, and this is the power speaking segment of this show. Today, I am sharing what I am going through in my personal and spiritual professional life, and then what is the core reason behind it. I love one quote. Your life experience will help you to change and evolve your goals and then your values. Is that true? Or do you believe in that? And if you believe in that or not, I totally believe in that. And I experienced that throughout my journey because each and every day I am evolving into different values and different commitment and different thought process. And why that is happening, it's because of the experiences, the learnings that we had through that experience, and then figuring out what are the wrong things that in my mindset or in my thought process or in my brain that I gathered intentionally or unintentionally. So, if you are a person from an Asian background, you will get many beliefs through your system, through your community, through your uh, parents, because yes, there are lots of rules and regulations, beliefs and myths, and must do activity, must do not activity. All those things will to your brain, it will form a special character in yourself, and at the same time you may have many different thought process and values accordingly. But if you do not get any chance to figure out what exactly is happening and then why it is happening, and finding out whether it is a right thing that's happening in my life or whether that is connected to my core values, then if you are not going deep dive into your own self, it may not change in your lifespan at all. But if you have some real experience that connecting to your life and then changing you dramatically will allow you to take a pause for a long time, not a second, and then think, what did I do this thing and why did I do and how did I do? And then figure out how can I change the situation and then make it a bit more better? Or what is the underlying value that I was keeping in my life? That's what happened in my life, in my personal life, which reflected into my professional life and even in our community life. And that's the reason why I'm talking to you today here. Because I am a full time IT personnel looking after three boys and then going through all the financial and family struggle by myself, and then how I am committed to come every Friday and talk to you about this. It's only because the values that I care for and the real values that I am building in myself. Did that values are like, oh, that values was there from my beginning of life or a mature life or an adult life, but did I do anything to foster that or did I do anything to showcase that to other people? I highly doubt, because my life was more of like just the family and build whatever inside that, but now the mindset is different. So that's what I'm going to share with you. If you are a single mother or a single dad or a young adult or a single person, or if you are a parent or if you are working in any organization in any level, all your actions that you're doing is directly depending on your values that you keeping that so close to your heart. And do you know what is your values? And have you ever spent time on it to find out what exactly my values are? Or is that the real values that I should be keeping as my core values? If not, I recommend to sit down and find out the answers to some questions. And that's what I'm trying to help you on this power speaking session. Yes, it's so simple to find out your core values. So, just to give you some ideas, your core values, it's always good to have some verb, like a one or two words, but it should be a verb rather than a noun. And at the same time, if you tell that values, your heart should sing and feel that, yes, this is me. Yes, if I talk about that, that's me. I always do my tagline, spreading love, joy, and peace. Yes, love, joy, and peace. And then it's mix of a verb and noun. And then it's more of like the actions to get that love, joy, and peace is my core values, isn't it? But my tagline is always spreading love, joy, and peace. And why? Because that's what I experienced, the core of myself. That is becoming a bit more natural, becoming in a happiest way, becoming is like, without uneasiness. Like, that's the best thing that I can do without hard work. That's the bit of like a unofficial definition of your values. It should come out of you without much trouble. So just think about the last incident in your life that made you happy, and then find out why that incident was giving you happiness. Is that the people in that incident, or is that the outcome, or is that the involvement that you have done, or what emotion, or what exactly helped you to become happy? So I think, if you think about today or even a week, just this week, you can understand or find out one incident and then connect with that incident and find out what is that core thing. Yes. Same way, find out an incident that is really troubled you or like made you angry or upset and anxious, and then see what exactly made you to be in that emotion. Or what is the emotion, what is the value was absent in that incident. So sometimes if you think in that pattern, you can see the value or the emotion that you felt here will be missing in the other incident where you felt anxious. So just think about this little exercise from today or from last week, and you can find out your core value that is connected to your life. And there are many different activities to find out your core value of your personal life and your business and all different ways. But this is purely for your own life. Finding out what's your core spirituality, what is your core connections, and what is the core purpose of your life. For that, you need to at least find out three core values of your life. Three core values of your life. So, if you are listening to me, and then if you want to know more about this type of exercise, I would love to connect with you and then talk to you and help you to find out your core value and build you yourself as your own advocate. And that's what we are doing here. We help you to become your own speaker, your own advocate. That's how it's becoming a powerful speaking. That's how you become a powerful speaker. That's it. That's a one, like I would say, that's a number one skill that you need in your personal life, in your professional life, and in your community life, and even in your parenting. So that power speaking, you don't need to be on a stage. You don't need to be in any other platform. The speaking is happening between two people, between mom and dad, between mom and kids, and between friends. And if you understand how to do that powerful speaking, you can be the best person of yourself for the rest of your life. So that's what today's topic of power speaking session. Find out your three core value. And if you want to know how, connect with me directly on Bismi Palati and on this special show, Dominus Nisi on 88.9 FM. So, this is your time to find out and think about the experience or or incidents happen in last 1 week, and then figure out what exactly is your core value. So, the song that I'm going to share with you is the one that I used to sing, I used to listen when I think about my core values. So I hope that this will help you to find out your values, and then we'll come back with a wonderful guest to find out how you can coach yourself.